Hey Internet, I'm Steve. Welcome to Raffo. We've got another special edition of Raffo today. We are going to be unboxing Mistborn House War by Crafty Games. They also had a recent Kickstarter to make an expansion called Siege of Luthadel. We'll be opening that up today too. So we're going to be talking a lot about Crafty Games. They also made the Mistborn metal dice right there. They're very, very pretty. They also are the creators of the Mistborn adventure game, tabletop RPG. Anyway, let's open up this box. Woo! Very nice. The texture of the box actually is really nice, which is a weird thing to enjoy. It's canvas textured almost, with a really nice embossing. Simplified rules. Big rules. If this is your first time playing, read the quick start sheet first. Quick start sheet. Oh dear. And then the board part of the board game. So, as far as I know, the goal of this is basically to take over Luthadel. Whatever house you are a part of, your goal is to gather resources here, go through different stages, problems will occur. You serve the Lord Ruler. Interesting. So, this game is fundamentally at odds with the normal, Mistborn story, where we actually are serving the Lord Ruler. So if you hit a certain amount of unrest, basically if there are riots in the streets, you're gonna have a bad time. In this, we have mini versions of Kelsier and an Inquisitor. Kelsier and Inquisitor miniatures, and what looks like a whole bunch of, I'm gonna call resource tokens, and 3 different sets of cards. I really appreciate when boxes have their own, set organization. You don't just chuck everything in one box and hope the decks stay organized. Here is the problem deck. The art on these is really lovely. Ashfall, Brutal Taskmaster, Rogue Koloss. Oh man, yeah, look at these art. This is fantastic. Swindled. Yeah, this is great. I know I already said this with the Call to Adventure game, but a book of some kind, just a collection of all of the art that's been commissioned for these, would be super cool. That's a solid picture of an obligator right there. Cult of the Survivor. Whee! Oh, this is fantastic. So, because, again, this is the Mistborn board game, and it is based off of the Mistborn books, they have quotes here from the books. So, yeah, a whole bunch of different problems that you can encounter. Not only are there events that are problems, like an Ashfall, but there are individuals who are problems. Like, here is Spook, the Lord Ruler, Captain Demo, Marsh, Renault, Yedden. So there's a really good variety of different problems that you can encounter while you're playing this that directly tie to the books. Let's do some personalities here. Ugh. Oh dear. These are all personalities. Just given the amount of cards, this game is going to have a huge amount of replayability and just variation while you're playing. Oh, I have seen that art of the Kandra before. That's awesome. Again, art books. Any game that gets made from anything deserves to have an art book. Lurcher, a couple Mistborn cards, Obligator, Rider, Seeker, Smoker, all of the different allomantic abilities. Tenai, huh. Sean Ilario. Yeah. It's really great to be going through this and just recognize all of the names of random individuals who you see in the books. Like the Hastings, Jace Lacal, Straff Venture, Ellen. Hey, buddy. So you can be Straff in this game. I think everyone should aspire to that. And then these are the different houses that you can be. Or you can be the Steel Ministry. That's fun. This game is available on the Crafty Games website, and if you purchase from their website, I put it in here because this box was open, you also can get an additional house, House Bylerum. There is an expansion to Mistborn House War called The Siege of Luthadel. I assume this is going to be continuing the story into the later books. Additional rules. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so Mistborn House War, you are serving the Lord Ruler, which means it has to take place during Mistborn Book 1. It has to be during the Final Empire. And so after the Final Empire, when the Lord Ruler is no longer necessarily in the picture, you are going through Vin's journey rather than trying to just control Luthadel as a noble. So rather than problem decks and destroyed resources, no, you are attacking and defending and getting spoils. That's dope. You change the board. So then this all goes here, and that hooks up here. This is awesome. Rather than unrest, and the game ending. You have Vin's Journey, where you progress toward the Battle of Luthadel, which occurs at the end of Book 2. Rather than resources in Mistborn House War, you have attacking and defending. Check out these. Oh, that is the coolest miniature I think I've ever seen. Vin as well. Oh, that's so awesome. They're so cool. Different houses, effectively. Church of the Survivor, House Set. Basically different factions in Luthadel during Book 2. I wonder if they're going to make an expansion for Book 3, where you're basically just trying to stop ruin. That would be neat. Each of these houses have different starting sides, whether you're a defender or an attacker. Additional personality cards for the expansion. I really want to play this. Oh my gosh! Ashweather Set, Breeze, Club, so we're getting more of the crew members here. Demo, rather than Captain Demo, it's just Demo. Dox, Survivorist Priest. Tensoon! Good art! Thug. Oh, that's great. Tindwyl, Vin, and Zane. There are still problems in the expansion. All-out war. Yeah, that's going to be a definite problem. Ashfall, Assassination, Adium Shortage. What? That doesn't happen. Death in the Mists. Oof. Democracy. Yeah... Democracy is a bit of a problem in Well of Ascension. Ellen, you dummy. Search for the well. There it is. The Battle of Luthadel. And then there's Rampage. Little tiny bitty rampages. Rampage. Again, such great packaging of the boxes. There's a place for everything and everything in its place. The Rampages have different effects. Discard one of your personalities from play or your hand. Gain 2 Disgrace. Discard all defense from your house supply. That would be rough. Discard all red. Once again, this looks really, really, really fun to play. It looks like a really interesting mechanic. You are working through specific events, which you have to navigate as either a servant of the Lord Ruler or as a member of basically Vin's crew. So again, this game is available on Crafty Games' website, both the Mistborn House War board game, the full starter edition, and then also the Siege of Luthadel. I am really, really excited to play this. Thank you so much, Crafty Games, for this amazing game. It's going to be really, really, really fun. We were able to play the Call to Adventure game. I should have our gameplay video of that up pretty soon. It's a beast to edit. Additionally, I just started a Patreon and a Discord server. Those links will be in the description, as well as the link for the Crafty Games website where you can purchase these games, as well as the Mistborn Adventure game and the Mistborn Metal Dice, as well as the different acrylic dice that they've made. I'm really excited about Mistborn House War, as well as the Siege of Luthadel expansion. These look really, really cool. However, I have not played them yet, so in order for me to actually know how to play them, I have to read and find out. So many little tokens.